Minister, deepest sympathy to the family of Detective Colm Harkin, who gave his life for the safety of others. May he rest in peace. Section 8 of the Criminal Justice Amended Act in 2009 has given us legislation in tackling organised crime throughout Ireland. Even through a pandemic, we have seen cases of individuals and gangs who continue to wreak havoc on our society. I can only commend the Gardaí for their unlimited sacrifice they provide to ensure we live in a safe and peaceful society. Minister, 139 Garda stations were closed between 2012 and 2013. In Limerick, we only have 3 full-time Garda stations in the county. Other stations only open 1 to 2 hours a day, if they're opened at all. We need guards on the beat on a regular basis, particularly in areas where crime rates are high. The amount of Gardaí that have been trained and the amount of Gardaí that are being put out into the areas does not meet what we need in all areas. We can see when the pandemic hit that the Garda Síochána had to hire vehicles to cover the areas in a pandemic. We have seen through all other industries in Ireland where health and safety comes into everyone's business, whether it's construction, shop owners. We can see with the opening of shops at the moment, health and safety comes in. And we have seen where Gardaí are sent by themselves to crimes, to altercations within houses, by themselves. You look at the local authorities and you look down through all their criteria for work practice, where 2 people or 3, depending on the work, nobody goes out to a job by themselves. The biggest part we have here is the drug trade in this country. But they're targeting age groups where we've no control over. There's families contacting me on a regular basis that their children are being enticed into trading in the drugs, into antisocial behaviour, into gangland feuds. Teenagers that there is no law there to try and protect. Something has to change. We do not have the Garda force. As much as we've been asking for Garda force, we don't have them. We do not have the equipment in Ireland to deal with the gangland and the different antisocial behaviours that are happening. The statistics are now showing that criminal gangs are coming out into the rural areas where it's been harder for you to detect them on a daily basis. Why? Because they know we do not have the Garda manpower to do this. Technology was introduced, but yet again there's laws being put in place to stop for videoing of different crime line happening. All laws being put in place, the technology is there to help us. Cameras have been put up around the country in different towns, but if a Garda want to access this, they have to leave the barracks and go to a place, sit down for hours watching a video so they can actually go down. The technology is there that if something is happening on a road and if it's linked to a unit that is licensed to a guard, and if they turn it on, it's licensed to them only, within a split second they can see if there's a robbery taking place, and if a car travels through a town that number is recognised and is linked to all these units. The technology is there, but the laws aren't there to change this. In rural Ireland, with the amount of square miles that we have, we can't police it with the amount of Gardaí that we're being given. Give the laws that the technology can be used, give the licensing to each individual Garda with a unit that's licensed to them. They're accountable for the unit in their own personal care, and we might be able to combat crime in rural Ireland. Thank you.